Alright, now it is dawn. I think if I'm lucky, let's see. Let's zoom out. It's just not showing up nearly as well as it should on here. But hopefully soon I'll be able to see the tree line, show it to you a lot easier. It's up below there, I saw something. Is that one up above? Let's zoom in on just one of these lights again. It's easier almost to zoom in on one to observe just tiny little movements. So let's do this. I'm going to start it off here to the left. Let's get this nice and secure. There we go. Whoa, you see that? Pulsating. That thing is pulsating. It's getting bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. That is nuts. I'm seeing strange stuff tonight. Alright, let's keep watching that puppy. It's telling too, once again, that these are so prominent. There's no other stars in the sky. The stars are gone right now. There's no stars. Look at that. I'm not crazy. It's moving little by little up and down. I mean, we've clearly seen it move from... I'm just going to keep it, let it sit here, because it's just going to continue going across. Yep. It's going out of frame. Let me see. I gotta loosen this so that I can actually move it. Yep. There we go. There. I've seen a couple of planes go above me in the last few minutes. Well, here's another one. You can probably hear it. Last night when I was doing some recording, I saw a couple of kind of strange ones come up above me. Whatever. You might be able to hear it, you might not. See if I can zoom in just any more. Just move it just a tiny bit. Come on, don't let this. And if people wonder, well, why is he so nonchalant about this? It's because I see him all the time. This isn't anything special. Holy shit. Okay, what's that? This is zoomed in as far as it's going to zoom in. Huh. Holy shit. What in the fuck is that? You see that, guys? This is probably the best footage I've ever gotten of this thing. Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? This is awesome. Wow. Oh my. Okay, gotta readjust again. Let's start it down at the bottom because it seems to like to go out of view pretty quickly. Holy crap. And I hear a plane above me again. Another one. You guys, can you hear that? Don't see any lights. No lights, no nothing, just the sound. It's getting quite loud, actually. Will this zoom any closer? I'd like to see if it can get any closer. No, that's as far as it'll zoom, guys. It's like the giant egg and yolk up in the sky or something. But can someone tell me what's going on here? A little bit ago we saw it pulsating. It was getting big and small and big and small and big and small. Dude, what is that? Look at that perfect ring. Now how could I mean, if this is a planet, how would I be able to film that like this? This isn't a planet. I don't know what the hell these things are. But they're out here every single night. And we're definitely seeing movement. I mean, it's definitely moving. We've established that. Let's zoom back out again. We can kind of... Can you guys see the day yet? Maybe if I change the setting on my camera. Let's go back up a little so you can see the other guy. Oh wow. The other guy. Now they don't both fit on. Let me zoom out a little further. There we go. Okay, now you can see. Now you can see that this is clearly, you see where it is. See that? So there's a tree line across the way. I'm just going to leave that out a little bit further. Now again, if you're not like really paying attention to these things, they don't appear to move. They really don't. They almost appear to be stationary. But if you get in on them, you will watch them move. And quickly. I mean, relatively speaking, zoomed in. Now, some of them can show me something about the Earth's rotation and how that could affect how quickly these things are moving, but to my layman's mind, that doesn't make sense. And again, if I do some snapshots, this is the triangle again. It's a triangle formation. Only things out in the sky. Last night I took some pictures over here, and oh my, I mean it was... I took a couple of naked photos of just one dot. The dot actually on the bottom. This one above it started apparently later on tonight. And when I took still photographs of it, some things just don't show up on the video. But when I took still photographs of it, there were a bunch of other lights over there. And not all of them were white. Some of them were other colors and stuff. So it's starting to freak me out a little bit. Because that's the first time I've ever seen that. I mean, I filmed over there when... I filmed a lot. I mean, I've shown you this many times in the early morning hours. Let's zoom in again. Let's zoom in on the top one. Again, because we've not really... Just let it adjust there. See how far in we can get. Let me lock this in place. Okay, now let's see if we can zoom in any further. I'm still hearing something above me, by the way. A plane or something just oh so faint. You know, with all this, if this is the government, you know, they're not very slick. This is zoomed in as far as I can go. I think that what we're seeing is different angles of this thing. I think if this thing is in a triangular formation, I don't know if it's one object, I have no clue. But it looks like it's probably at an angle. And that might be what's going on. Look at that. See, if you were not paying attention, if you just came outside and you just said, oh, look at those, you would not even think twice about looking at this. And you could write it off and say, well, it's just my eyes. I think whatever is going on here, they depend on that level of skepticism. It's good to be skeptical. Let me get this in focus again. It's good to be skeptical, but let's be skeptical within reason. I mean, this shit. It's almost imperceptible. I'll tell you one thing. Whatever's happening out here is weird. Look at that. See that? Look at that. Gone. Again. Okay. Get this stable again. Yeah, why does it keep going? Okay. Look at that, man. And we're seeing it do tiny movements, not just one way right. It's going mostly off to my right. But every once in a while there's like these tiny little movements back to the left again. And then continuing on right. And of course it's gone and out of my frame again. Okay, let's see if I can really adjust this. Let's start it there. How's that? Interesting to watch this back. Okay, I don't see any sun. I don't see any moon. No nothing. No stars. No nothing. Just this thing. These things. There's 3 of them. And by the way, I filmed something over the house too just a minute ago, and that was, again, interesting what you get back. Keep that on, but I'm gonna look around here. Yeah, I mean, what clearer evidence do we need here? How much clearer does it have to get? I'm not crazy, thank God. I may be a little bit radicalized by this, or a little bit obsessed with it, as it were. But then again, if you saw this night after night after night, with not just this phenomenon, but other you'd start saying weird stuff to yourself too. You'd wonder what the hell's going on. Zoom back out, give you guys a frame of reference for what we're looking at. You can see it's gone quite a bit up. Let me go back down here. Holy crap. Okay, go back down. They've traveled quite a bit above the tree line. Now I can't even really, let me zoom out as far as I can. There we go. Okay, they're just making a slow trajectory upward and slight movements to the left. This is all done on a tripod. Everything is absolutely, completely still. There we go. And now there's one over. What the hell was that? Hopefully that was a bird. I hope that was a bird. They're acting weird. Let's get that sucker dead center again. Because this one is the most interesting to me. It was pulsating, getting larger and smaller. Off it goes. Actually, you know, the more I look at this reminds me of some of the ones that I've seen on NASA that come into lightning storms. It's kind of like same movement. They actually just appear out of nowhere, out of clouds. So I'm not nuts. Look at that. I'm not nuts. I think I've gotten plenty of evidence here. Yeah, it's gone out of the screen again. Plenty. Keep going out. There we go. As you can see, tripod, no movement, totally still. And that's that. I'm going to take a few more photographs to show you the third dot that we never can see in the video.